We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Diego Padres. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Garrett Richards, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Leading off
hey, man, I'm a big fan of Garrett Richards. This guy's stuff is unbelievable. 95 to 90.
8-3 tonight. The St. Louis Cardinals came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Adam Wainwright gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watley, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Yu Darvish starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yu Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John.
Leading off
the curveball, the changeup, and the slider will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game, and you'll know early if he's seeing a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts, it's going to be a long day for those guys swinging the bats.
Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Row. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Striding forward for his first chance, Colin Moran, and he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. Frazier gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Here's another 1-2. And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 10, Brian.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
First and second here with nobody out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I think everyone should keep an eye on Gregory Polanco. He's up to a 9-game streak right now, and that's something to build on. That'll get you a little bit of attention, too. Get to 10, and we'll start talking about DiMaggio. No, just kidding. 9 is a nice start, though.
Hayward back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Jose.
Next will be Jose Osuna, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
In the dirt here. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fouled off. The 1-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's the 1-2. And that one got a piece of him.
Some people in the crowd don't like that, but believe me, he did not want to hit a guy in the first inning. We'll see if he can regain his control or if his control becomes an issue.
Now at the plate, Kevin Kramer. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
1-1 the count. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So a bit of a rocky start there as they're able to load the bases on him, but he's able to wiggle his way out of it. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Joe Musgrove gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's last 3 starts haven't been that bad, but he's picked up a no decision in all 3. I'm sure he'd like to pick up the W in this one here today.
Stepping up to the plate, Ian Happ. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder,
now the pitch. And he popped him up. Frazier moving to his left. He's got it 1 away. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. D-Row, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
So now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
This year against right-handed pitching, Schwarber hits a little over the 270 mark. And it's 1-2. On the year, Schwarber is, get this, slugging over 700. That's a number almost unheard of, so if you can help it, don't miss any of his at-bats. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, and he's been clutch all series. 8 runs batted in on 3 hits. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Off the LED board and gone. Kris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
Anthony Rizzo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And right into the shift. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. Home run number 9 on the year as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's got 2 hits in 18 at-bats. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Leading off the inning, Jason Martin, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now this is on the ground for Baez at short. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting it.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And manning second base, none other than Jason Kipnis. This guy likes to get dirty. He's also known as one of the best hitting second basemen in the game. Really solid on the defensive side as well.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Here's the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting 9. The pitcher.
Stepping into the box, Joe Musgrove. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Rizzo is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Victor Caratini.
Leading
It's
off
been a really slow
Cubs,
start to the season for him, as you can see by the
Victor
April numbers on your screen. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Polanco. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield, from center to both corners, with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, as that evens things at 2-2. Here it comes. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. He's got it, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting 8, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Now to the plate, Jason Hayward. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Smoke toward the hole. He's right there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway. Digging in now, Adam Frazier. He drew a walk his first time up. Now here it comes. On the ground to the left side. Bryant is up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the 3rd baseman.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The left fielder, number 10.
To the plate now, Brian Reynolds. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. And it's fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. Nice. 1 and 2 now, as that's in there at the knees. Struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Gregory Polanco. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Polanco, or El Cafe as he's sometimes referred to. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swung on and belted to right by Polanco. This one's deep. Into the bleachers and gone. So it's a 2-run dinger for Gregory Polanco. Third home run for him on the year as the Pirates have come back to tie things at 2. In now, Jose Osuna. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll come into play right at 340. Still without a home run and 8 runs batted in. Schwarber is there and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the 3rd inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. They entered the day leading the league in round trippers, and talking with some of their players before the game, they said they know home runs are a big part of their game, but it's not something they try to focus or rely on. They said as long as they're attacking good pitches to hit and not trying to do too much, the rest will take care of itself. Guys?
All right, Heidi, thank you. Striding into the box, Yu Darvish, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Darvish.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Now a swing going, look out, over in the 3rd base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coach. One and one, here it comes. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And with the first month of the season rapidly drawing to a close, here's a look at our upcoming schedule into the first week of May. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ian Happ. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. On the ground to the right side. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Line drive to left. Reynolds is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, Chris Bryant.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs' half of the 3rd, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Fastball well outside. Line drive to center field. Martin is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cubs strand 1. We're through 3, tied 2 apiece. Now in the box, Kevin Kramer looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 0-1 the count. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Standing in now, Jason Martin, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit down the third baseline. A runner at second, nobody out. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Eric Gonzalez will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jacob Stallings. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is knocked down on the mound. So gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Ready for another chance? Joe Musgrove. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fielded cleanly, and he is in there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh. On to the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied at 2-2. Eric Gonzalez will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at shortstop.
Eric Gonzalez.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch in the dirt. I think that was a purpose pitch. These guys are swinging at just about everything, so he's going to take a chance to see if they'll chase one even further out of the zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he struck him out.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Baez comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter. Shoots this one over to first, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Bryant in foul ground, 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Ready once again, Brian Reynolds. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Darvish a check on first. Runners back. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get down out there and should get all the way to the ivy for extra bases. Frazier rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 3-2 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
A ball and a strike now. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's late on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Now
striding in, Jose Osuna. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
No balls and 1 strike. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Into the box, Jason Martin. That's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Bucks out in front, 4-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Thank you, Heidi. Reynolds has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that?
The batter, the right fielder.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Here it comes on 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Stepping in now, Yu Darvish, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it here 4-2. Top half of the 6th about to get started. At the plate, Jacob Stallings. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, the pitcher, Joe Musgrove.
Now at the plate, Joe Musgrove. No hits to this point. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So here's Adam Frazier. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now a ball line softly down the left field line, but this is a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
No, inside.
2 out, nobody on. To 1-2 now. A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
So now to the plate, Brian Reynolds. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. On a line, that's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from 3rd crosses the plate.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Gregory Polanco will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Looking to minimize the damage here. This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo is there. Off-balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Pirates 5 and the Cubs 2. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
A 2-ball, no-strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
But this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there on the graphic, he's off to a hot start, leading the NL in that category here for the first month of the season. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. Up next for the Buccos, Jose Osuna. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. 0-1 the count. Hit high and deep to right center. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in.
The batter, number 2.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Jeremy Jeffress enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Number 24.
Into the box now, Jason Martin. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swung on but fouled off to the left. 5 runs, 12 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Now a swing and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Striding in once again, Jacob Stallings. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. In the air out to left. Schwarber is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Pirates leave 1. They're still. Anthony Rizzo will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Fouled off. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Here's Javier Baez. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. This is line to left, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail 5-2. Kevin Newman is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 27.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Newman.
Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Hayward. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The second baseman.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Adam Frazier. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Happ scoops it up.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Colin Moran.
At the plate now, Colin Moran, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. But this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
The left fielder.
Digging 10. In and looking for more, Brian Reynolds. He singled his last time up. Line toward right center. Hayward is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Pittsburgh, and it remains 5-2. Kyle Crick is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 30.
So in now for Chicago, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
The 1-0 is a slider that can't catch the outside.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Line to the right side. Polanco is there, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Crick is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Raul Garcia will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Too high, 1-0. Now here it comes. A ball and a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Full count now, 3-2. Ian Happ would be next. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Cubs are down in order, and the deficit remains 5-2. Brad Week enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Set to start the 9th in this one, so now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gregory Polanco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Down and away, ball 1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Osuna. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. From the stretch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And now a balk has been called here as he came to the plate too quickly. And you can forget about that double play now as the runner moves into scoring position with 1 away. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Now at the plate, Jason Martin. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. Standing in now, Jacob Stallings, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here.
No ball.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Get just the one, and that's all. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Robbie Erlin will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Gerard Dyson is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Lays off 1-0. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Count even now at 1-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Polanco. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Up next for the Cubs, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. Grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Keone Kela comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. Popped up. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
You know, that's a nice knock right there, but I wanted to take a look at the base runner. He got a nice secondary lead. He read that it was a soft liner and it was going to fall, and he's able to steal his teammate an RBI.
Boy, amen about that, D-Row. One of the things I think in base running is all about instincts, and that was a terrific read. He took a chance right off the bat that that ball was going to break in and fall in, and a good job, and he picks up an RBI for his teammate.
And it's fouled away. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And there's ball 1.
Okay,
1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to get down. Extra bases, and they're starting to make some inroads here. He's in at second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
Victor
All right, here we go, making things interesting with an RBI knock to cut the deficit to 2. Maybe we can get this offense going.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. I'm set with the 0-1. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with
now
2 away
second
now.
Baseman, Jason.
So striding in,
Kipnis.
Jason Kipnis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2-1 now. Second and third, 2 away. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
6-4 the outcome today. The Pirates used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Joe Musgrove wins his 3rd of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
For the Cubs, 4 runs on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.